Hey you guys, welcome to Juicy TV. Once again, this is Juicy Rhea. Now today we are going to be doing some cooking and some crazy cooking, shall I say. It is getting close to Halloween, as you can see. I got all my stuff laid out and my kids wanted me to try something crazy such as Takis Taco. All right, and not just that. How about hot Cheetos Macaroni and cheese? Whatever, I'm up for the challenge, so let's get ready to get it started. Okay, guys, so like I said before, it is getting ready to get scary because Halloween is right around the corner. Okay, you guys, so let me get ready to show you what we're going to need to make this crazy Halloween extravaganza of food. But let me just say this, I forgot to mention we're going to have some blood juice, and I know it's crazy, but it's Halloween, so why not let it be crazy? But anyway, we're going to need, of course, hot Cheetos. Who doesn't need hot Cheetos? All right, we also need some Takis. We're going to need some chopped up ham, okay? I'll tell you what that's used for. And we're going to need some chopped up onions, so you can go ahead and chop your onions up. We also have some limes, okay? And then we have some chopped up tomatoes. I already did this so we won't have to waste any time. And you're gonna need some lettuce as well. Chop you up some lettuce, okay? And then we're gonna be using some taco mix. However much meat you have, so how much taco mix you use. And you need to get some macaroni with the cheese sauce already in it. I got 2 boxes. And I also use this onion soup mix. We have some pomerelos because I'm gonna make some homemade salsa for the tacos. So you'll see what these look like outside of the bag. All right, and we have some cilantro. Ooh, cilantro is bomb.com. And then we have the little bowls. These are new. These have cheese in them, but they're little bowls to fill in with the tacos. Make it really easy for kids. Okay, you guys, so let me show you how I just labeled the container to make it look fun for the kids. I just took a little label from Dollar Tree, nothing major, labeled it so they can be like, ooh, blood juice, just something cute. You ain't gotta do it, but I was just saying. So let me move you back here. Let me show you what I use for the blood juice. So we have pineapple juice, we have cherry wine, we have ginger ale, and we also have sour gummy worms. We got to make it really, really spooky in the drink. Okay, and we also have chopped up oranges and tangerines. You don't have to use both. I normally just use oranges, but for this event, I just wanted to make it really, really fun for the kids. It's always up to you. So let's get ready to get this blood juice popping. Okay, you guys, so let me show you how I make this blood juice. As you can see, I already got the light effects going on in the back. I know you're like, is that light messed up? Actually, it's just a light effect, so it can look kind of spooky for the kids. Anyway, let's get it popping with this. All right, so I'll put the gummy worms in first. Let's get them all in here. We want them all in there. Okay, and then we're gonna just add the oranges. And you can use ice. I chose to use ice to make it really, really cold, but you don't have to. If you want to just pure all the effects, nothing else, that's good. All right, so I had added the ginger ale. And I would not add a lot of each because it's going to overflow, especially when you add the pineapple juice in there. Okay, so next we're going to do pineapple juice. Okay, you guys, so this is as much as I use on ginger ale. I think I'm just gonna put just a little bit more to make sure we have the ginger ale taste in it. But as you can see, when you mix pineapple acid stuff with soda, it's gonna. But this is where the blood look comes in with the cherry wine. And so we wanna make sure we got a lot of room to add cherry wine into the punch to make it look bloody. Yes, let's get it all red. You gotta be careful because this will spew over and we ain't got time for that. All right, we're gonna stop about right here, but it depends on what container you have as to how much you're gonna use. So as you can see, the cherry wine has changed the color of the drink. And so I'm gonna go in here and just mix it all in together. We want the worms to be at the bottom so the kids can see it and be like, you know. This one's a little cute for the kids. And so you're gonna stir it all up. And I think that'll be good. Okay. So yeah, that's that blood juice. Okay, you guys, so now we're gonna start cooking the meats for the taco. So let me show you what I'm putting in here. So I have the meat in the pan, so I'm gonna use some zesty lemon seasoning. Let's face it, with tacos, you want it to kind of be you know, have a little sour taste. I'm also using lemon pepper seasoning. And then we are gonna use some seasoned oil, which is like seasoned salt for the meat. If I can put it in there, right? And then again, like I said, taco seasoning. We're gonna use that not right now, but at the end. And then also, like I said, this is where the onion soup mix comes. I always put it in when I'm cooking hamburger. For some reason, it makes it taste so good. Without having to chop up real onions, you just throw it in there. And yeah, it just seasons the hamburger so well. So we're gonna go ahead and mix it up. And also, let me show you guys, I already got my water boiling for my macaroni. I just added a little salt in there to make sure it be, you know, it's got a good taste to it. I don't like using too much salt. I normally use garlic, but when it comes to macaroni and stuff like that, you just want to use a little bit of salt. So I got that ready to start boiling while I am going ahead and frying the hamburger. Okay, you guys, so now the hamburgers is almost brown. So let me show you, it's almost brown. So now I'm going to add a taco seasoning in there to go ahead and get it to taste like taco meat. So I have two of these seasoning packs. Just I want to make sure it's deeply into the hamburger. So I'm going to add some water to that and let it just sit and soak for a second. Okay, you guys, so let's look right here. So I added water to the seasonings and the meat. And you're going to let it cook for probably about like 10 minutes. But you will really know whenever the water is gone outside of the meat. You don't want it too dry. So you want to leave a little bit of moisture in the meat. But you want to make sure that that seasoning pack is deeply soaked in the meat so it can really, really taste good. Okay, you guys, so now I'm gonna make my special homemade salsa. Now, some of you guys can go to the store and just get the already made salsa. It's fine, it's whatever. But when I do salsa for tacos, I always do it homemade. So anyway, these are tomarillos. They're in like the tomato family. It's kind of like a tomato, but I don't even think it's really a tomato. However, if you are Spanish or you love Spanish food, you should know what this is, but some people don't. So anyway, with the tomarillos, it always have like a little skin hovering around it. You just pull that off, and I'm going to chop it up like I would chop up a tomato. Also, this is a jalapeno pepper, and I'm going to add a little bit in there to make it a little spicy. I know you're like, what in the world? Why would you add jalapeno when you got Takis going in a taco? But see, it's a challenge for me. My kids want to come for me and see if I can get it together. So I'm going to challenge them right back and add the jalapeno pepper in there and see if they about it, because you don't come for my enemies. All right, so anyway, we're going to add cilantro in there as well. So I'm going to rinse this off and chop them up really, really fine. And the cilantro is going to make the taco really good. But for all these vegetables, you guys will rinse these off really, really well and chop them up. And I'm going to do that, and I'm going to come right back to the video. Okay, you guys, so I have chopped up the cilantro for the salsa. Now, I didn't chop up the jalapenos because I want y'all to see how much I used. If you're not a hot fan of hot stuff, I won't use a lot. But because, like I said, this is a challenge, I'm going to use, you know, 2 pieces, and I'm going to chop these up very fine, and I'm going to throw them in the pot with the tomarillos. This is what the tomarillos look like after I have chopped them up real fine. And so I'm going to add some onions in the pot, okay? And I'm going to leave some for the tacos. Onions, totally up to you how much you want to leave. Now, actually, with the cilantro, I did leave some because we're going to need some left to sprinkle over the tacos when we get done, okay? Now, this is the hamburger. This is how much water I left in the hamburger. Enough to have some seasonings in it, but not too watery. And that way I know that everything's soaked in there. But it's up to you how you like your meat done. All right, so let's come back. Be careful with jalapeno peppers. I've learned the hard way. I've chopped these up, and I've touched my eye, and I've touched my lip. And I know, wash your hands when you get done, because you will feel the wrath of a jalapeno pepper on your skin, and you will totally forget, and you'll be mad forever. Okay, so I'm just gonna mix it up in there like that. And then I'm going to add some salt and pepper. Again, I normally use garlic salt, but for the sake of this video, and again, it's how much salt, you don't even have to add none, but I add salt and pepper in here to make it right. Okay, and now I'm going to add, so you're gonna add 2 cups of water. All right, so 2 cups of water. We're gonna stir it up. Let's put it on the stove. And we're gonna kind of let this boil. At least, I would say a good 10 minutes. Let this boil and then let this stuff get soft. You don't want it too soft, but you want it soft enough to make sure the salsa is really good on the taco. Okay guys, so while the salsa is cooking, we're gonna start on the macaroni. As I said before, I had already had it boiling. And so I went ahead and added the cheese sauce to the macaroni. And I'm gonna add 1 cup of milk. Okay. We're gonna add little cube chunked up ham. And this is optional. You do not have to add this, but it was a request of my children, so I am going to do the request that they are asking me to do. Now I have sharp cheddar. I always use sharp cheddar for my macaroni and then mild cheddar for the tacos. Totally optional. It's up to you what you want to use. However.com. Okay, you guys, so this is the sharp cheddar. I am going to drop some in here and then we're going to use some afterwards. So I dropped half the bag in here. And now we're going to stir this all up. Get it really, really, really cheesy. And I think I'm going to add another half a cup of milk to this because we want it creamy. We don't want it all just, you know, this was a casserole, it'd be different, but we want cheesy, cheesy, cheesy macaroni. So we're going to add some more milk. So about a cup and a half. Pretty good. So now it's easier to stir. So while I'm stirring this up, we're gonna get it stirred up really, really, really good. And then once it's done, we're gonna add more add more cheese to it to make it really cheesy at the end when we actually serve the macaroni. And so, you know what? I'm not even gonna add, wait till the end. I'm gonna add some right now because I don't see enough cheese. So I'm a cheese head. Just added a little bit more. Again, this is up to you how cheesy you want your macaroni to be. We got the macaroni all mixed up and everything. So now we're gonna get to the hot Cheetos. Now what I'm gonna do is I am actually gonna take some Cheetos, hold them in a Ziploc bag. Okay. I'm probably have to do this a couple times because I don't have a real big bag, but if you want to get it like a gallon size Ziploc bag, that's fine. Close the top, and guess what? We're going to crunch these up. Okay. All right, got them real crunched up. And so we're going to drop them in the macaroni. So I'm going to actually do these probably like maybe 2 or 3 more times to get them all in there, and then we're going to stir it all up. Okay guys, so this is what it looks like. We finished mixing everything up. It's all cheesy. And so look at this, ain't this so pretty? This is the finished product. And so we're not done yet, you guys. We have to work on the tacos, the Takis Tacos. So this is the hot Cheetos macaroni, and they will be trying this out in a little bit. So just give me a second. Let's get to these tacos, and then we'll be ready to see what they're trying to do with this Halloween dinner. Hey you guys, so with this taco, Takis Taco, the last thing we need to do, well, next to the last thing we need to do is get the tortillas ready. So it's pretty simple. Just wrap each one of them up in the microwave with a paper towel. 10 to 15 seconds for 4, and so on and so forth. The directions is on the box, but like I said, the most important part is wrap it up in a paper towel so you can kind of get it kind of soft. You don't want it all hard. So I'm going to get these tacos ready, and I'm going to feel. Also, with my sauce, let's see what it looks like. It's so ready, and it's so delicious. I can eat this sauce by itself. I don't even need nothing else with it. But anyway, let's get to getting these tacos ready, and we'll be right back. Okay, guys, so we have Takis. We're going to do the same thing that we did to the Cheetos with the Takis. So like I said, put them in a Ziploc bag. Crunch these bad boys up. All right, so we got that. Now what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and start filling the tacos after we put them in the microwave. So I've already had them in the microwave. Okay, so next we're going to, actually no. And this is fill it up however you normally fill it up or however you like your tacos. But I think I'm gonna do lettuce next. Lettuce. We're gonna add some tomatoes. Okay. And we're gonna add some onions because both of my children love onions. Okay. Now, we're gonna add some Takis in the middle. And we're gonna add some Takis at the end. So, we'll go ahead and put some in there. Crunched up Takis. Okay. And now we're gonna add some cheese. Those are so pretty. All right, then we're gonna add our cilantro. I love making tacos. The colors are just so nice. And then we're gonna add some of my homemade salsa. And you would need a strainer. I have a strainer to let the juice out. You don't want too much juice in your taco. You wanna make sure it tastes, you know, the sauce without all the water in it. So just add a little bit more because they love this sauce. Okay, and let's see, we got that. So, last but not least, we're gonna add a couple of the Takis sticks in the tacos so they can really get the crunch going in the taco. Okay, and then we're gonna top it off with some sour cream. Okay, and we're gonna add a little bit more cheese on top, and then we're gonna put a lime on the side of it. My kids don't really do sour cream, so I ain't add a lot to it. And then we're gonna add a lime. And this is the finished product. Isn't that so gorgeous? It is so pretty. Yes. All right. We're gonna call them in to see what they think since they gotta challenge their mom. I don't think they're ready for this, but we about to see. Okay, y'all, the work is done. The challenge is fixed, but I'm about to call them in here and see if I met my challenge, if I met the goal that they call themselves giving their mom. But before I do, I got to scare the living daylights out of them. To think they can challenge their mom, you know I gotta get them back. So it's about to go down. Shot him in the bag, come here. Okay guys, so the challenge is met. Now I want to see what you think about this macaroni with the hot Cheetos. I'm ready for y'all to do a taste test. Let's get to it. Let's go. Let's get on over here and let's taste it. So tell me, what is it tasting like? Is it hot?
It's hot. It's hot. It's not macaroni and cheese.
It's not really hot. Just, you know, like a little bit spiciness. Looks like cheesy at the same time.
Cheesy? So you got
It's good though.
And the macaroni gets
Oh.
stuck in your throat, my boy.
So okay then. All right. All right. So okay, y'all. So let's try challenge number 2, the Takis Taco. Who's going first?
Me.
All right.
Me. Get yours in the bag.
Okay. So are we squeezing the lime?
Yep. I know what time it is.
Okay. So what we thinking? What we thinking?
The Takis is definitely bringing the taste, like, and the cheddar cheese and the sour cream. It's like once or 2 seconds, it's just like.
You all little Takis, so.
Everything's good. Salsa. Everything mixes together good. Are we dancing? I don't even. Is it salsa? We doing salsa? Okay. All right. Okay. What's this? Okay. All right. So put the taco down.
Are you sure about that?
So did Mama meet her challenge?
Yeah, she did.
Oh shoot. But I got a surprise for you guys. Come walk with me. Let's go over here to the blood juice. I said it, blood juice. Okay. Hey guys, so I got the blood juice. You're gonna be drinking all the blood. You see all the worms at the bottom? See all the worms at the bottom? You got a little bit of orange at the top. Look at the face. Is that scary? Nasty. All right, so we're about to see what y'all think. Even got your little old scary cup. All right, we gonna drink it together. Hold up 1 second. Get the other cup. Vampire blood. I think that's what this is. Let's see. Drink your vampire blood.
Vampire blood, we need to drink some more of that.
Vampire blood good. Okay then. Okay, y'all. So this concludes the challenge. We did the hot Cheetos macaroni. We did the Takis taco. We did the blood juice, and it's all a success. Even though we got scared, even though we feel crazy and everything else, I made it happen, and I am so proud of myself. Let me give myself a pat on the back. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please click like, please subscribe, and please hit those notifications so you can get the rest of my videos that I got coming up. I don't know what I'm cooking next, but I know that I'm gonna have something on the menu, so get ready.